It's Aramsky here, playing a game called Rust. Back a long time ago, um, one of my subscribers recommended this game, Dynamic Core Gaming. I'll put his name in the video. I feel that I should give him credit at least because I wouldn't have searched this game if it wasn't for him. You know, granted, it has been a while since he's recommended it, but I was busy and I just now got around to it, so I'm gonna play a little bit of it session, probably like a 20-minute, 30-minute session. I'm probably gonna skip through it though because it's a survival game, so you never know what's gonna happen. Also, if the game seems to skip, but doesn't look like I actually edited it, then it probably means the server is like the server's kind of whack. It's not the best server. So, first thing you'll notice is I'm in the house. So one of the things very important to this game, yeah, see, you can already see that the server's acting up. So, very important in this game is survival, okay? Crafting, all of that. Yeah, I can actually talk to people if I press V. So, yeah, you can see the mic coming up. And I can talk to people. I'm going to see if I can get someone else to talk to me in this video. I don't know if I can. There's a lot of jerks in this game. Hold on, let me see if I can boost up the volume. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. If you can't, oh well, it doesn't matter. But very important. Let me just show you. I got some armor here. There's not a lot of armor when you first start out. Oh, I just blocked a potentially malicious website. Where to close that out? Anyways, I got some armor here, right here. I think you guys can see my mouse cursor. Yeah, you can see it. This is cloth armor. There's other armor down the line if you get blueprints. I got a bow and arrow for hunting, and if anybody tries to step to me. Anyways, enough of that. Enough of me showing off the stuff I made. This took a while to make. I'm already on my 6th hour of playing this game, and the first 2 hours I suck. I was dying every time. You know, there's a lot of bad people in here. A lot of bad people. I'm not gonna lie. There's enemies everywhere. That's one of the things I like about this game is when you see someone you don't know if they're going to kill you or if they're going to be friendly. I've met some friendly people. I've met a lot of enemies that just want to throw down. And you know what? I return the favor. I try to. But the servers, they're not totally bad where you can't play. They can be bad. So anyway, back to the game at hand. Is it a fun game? Yeah, obviously. I keep on returning to it. It's addicting. Mainly the crafting is addicting. It's all about survival. So if you die, you lose all your stuff. You can notice. I don't know if you noticed down there, but I got this. I got a stone hatchet for crafting. The second slot over is bandages. The third slot is a torch for nighttime because when it gets to nighttime, it's pretty dark. The fourth one is meat because if you look down to the lower right-hand corner, you probably can't see it, but there are little captions for health, food, and reach points. And your food is measured in calories, and as you can imagine, your calories go down when you do activity. And then your health goes down if you get attacked by animals or other players. And then in my 5th slot, I got bow and arrow. I just now got that bow and arrow. So I've only used it a couple times on animals. So hopefully we get to use it in this video a little bit more. Another thing with this game is crafting. Crafting's a big part of this game. It's a crafting survival game basically, with a couple RPG elements. It's not full RPG in my opinion. It's a little bit RPG with some of the stuff, but it's mostly like a survival craft and PvP game. So, anyways, what I'm going to do in this video is basically what I do with any session. We're going to venture out and see what we can see. Looks relatively quiet. This is the suspenseful part we're talking about. For wood, basically to get wood, all you have to do is hack at trees, or if you get lucky, then you'll find wood benches. They're just, they look like a fireplace, but they're a big fireplace. So one of the things I'm worried about right now is dying. If you die, you lose everything. But created a sleeping bag in my shed, so if it works right, I don't know if it's gonna work right. It didn't work right the last time, but when you make a sleeping bag, you usually respawn at that location. So I got wood from the trees, and there's a player right over there. I don't know if you can see him. He's right over there, and he's probably noticing my clothes, because I have some pretty spiffy clothes right now. And Trollolol. He look. I don't know if he's friendly.
Hello.
How's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Your mic's cutting out, man. Okay. Now I gotta teach this guy a lesson. Maybe. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. Oh, shoot. If I go in my place, baby. Okay, so yeah, that's one of the things. He was lagging pretty bad. That's one of the things I don't like about this game is when it lags. It's pretty bad. My heart is racing right now. Yeah, so if he would have killed me, he would have got my bow and arrow. He would have got all this down here, my arrows. So once I took out the bow, he was full fledged. He was about to, yeah, he was going to kill me. So I got some wood. That's about it. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me right now. Good thing is they can't hear me unless I press a button. So yeah, I didn't even think about that. At first he was I thought he was friendly, but he started hitting me. So I guess he wanted to. So hopefully he lost me. I'm gonna use another bandage. Maybe the bandages aren't working. I'm not sure what the bandages are supposed to do. But I'm gonna have to wait for my health to kick up. So I'm not sure he's out there. I don't think he is. Yeah, you can notice the terrible lag. Hopefully they fix that soon. But the game is in alpha mode. So in alpha mode. That way I need to freaking make sure you guys are getting words. Sometimes I talk too fast when I get scared. And that just happened right now. So yeah, you can already see one enemy. Yeah, he just decided to attack me. I'm surprised my health was going down so fast. He only hit me a couple times, and says one of my effects is melee is plus 33 armor. That didn't happen. So I'm just waiting here. I guess I'll show you the stuff I have. What you could collect wood obviously from trees and tree, what do you want to call them? Tree badges, I guess. I got metal ore from stone, from a stone rock. I got metal ore, sulfur ore, and stones from a stone rock. I got charcoal from burning a fire, and you can make a fire with wood. All you need is like 10 or 5 pieces, I think, to make wood. Animal fat you get from animals when you search them. When you search animals, you literally, all you do is basically, like when I was getting wood from that tree, I was hitting it. That's how you get animal fat and cloth and blood and chicken breast, raw chicken breast from animal. You just kind of hit them over and over. Also, every animal that you kill will give you raw chicken breast, which is kind of weird. Every animal does that. You know, not just chicken. I don't know why they didn't just call it raw meat. That would probably fix the problem, but they didn't. So, this is probably the longest time I've ever been sitting still. Actually, you know what? No. At night, I usually come in here and I cook food. And that is why we avoid people at all costs, unless they actually say friendly, or sometimes they can say friendly and then they just outright betray you. When I first started out, I had a group with me. I actually followed this guy for a while, and we started to group up with other people, and then one of the guys betrayed us. He found a gun, he came back, and he killed all of us. And it was a bad day for us. So my health is at 60 out of 100, obviously. I don't know if I should go out there or not. Somebody's probably waiting for me. What I should have done, if you want to build up your skill, I recommend going to a really quiet server that has like, I don't know, a little under half the capacity that it can hold. Right now what I'm doing is really brave. I'm going out with little health, because at any time I could be killed and I could lose all this stuff, and hey, that may happen. That's one of the things about this game is you get killed, you restart from scratch. But I have a little bit more experience now, so it wouldn't be the worst thing if I got killed. It would suck because I wasted all my time on, you know, getting all my stuff. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to try to find some stone. If I see another guy, I'm probably just going to run, because yeah, see, look at that lag. Yeah, there's some stone over there. I'm going to try to get it real quick. I'll probably die because I'm out in the open. You see those towers around me. And this is how you mine stone. And then, mind you, on my computer that's slow, it's the server, so when you see the lag, it's the server. It's not my computer, it's not the Bandicam, it's actually the server. But for some reason, I keep coming back to it because it's a good way to pass the time. And this is basically what I do. And that's another thing that may trip up people is, man, you're doing all this, and it doesn't even look fun, right? It actually, some of it's not even fun. It's just for survival. And I like to go kill a deer if I can, but I don't see any animals I can kill. Oh, is that it? No, that's a tree. I don't see any animals. Worst thing to run into would be probably a wolf. I shots, but it still took down some of my health. Yeah, we're going to have to, yeah, now it's starting to turn to night, so there are day and night cycles, and you'll see when it gets dark, it gets really dark. Let's talk about, like, you can turn up the brightness. There is no brightness in this game. So, if I could find an animal, I'd kill it, but I don't see any animal. And I really don't want to see other people, because probably kill me. It's weird, my health is at 90, and I'm still getting the red faint lines around my screen. Alright, I don't see any animals. I don't like to track too far away from my house, because you could get lost, and there is actually no way to tell. There's no map in the game, so you can't tell where your shelter is. So maybe one day they'll add a map and mark a shelter. So now I'm gonna go back to my house since it's getting dark. I like to stand on my storage here, and to make a fire, you go to crafting, you go campfire. All you need is 5 pieces of wood. I already have a fire, so if I can, I'm gonna go through my storage box, get some wood. You notice I have 102. Well, maybe you notice or you don't. You can actually split those half, and then it gets down to 6. So what I do is I open 6. Hey, 6. Oh wait, that's cook. Put wood in there, then you hold E, you go ignite, and there's the fire. And now the weirdest thing is, still got the red faint lines going around my screen, but I'm at 100 health. So I'm going to eat some food. My food is at 633 calories. Chicken breast takes it up 500. So that's good. You notice the eating sounds. Oh, that was a very scrumptious meal. And since I didn't kill any animals, I can't show you how to cook necessarily. That was one of the server issues right there. But if you had raw chicken breast, you could put it in this cook slot right here. There's 3 of them, and eventually they turn into cooked chicken breast. And then after a while, when your wood is burning, it will turn into charcoal, and charcoal is used for other basically other crafting. And can't think of an example where you would use charcoal. Low grade fuel? No. Animal fat. Can't think of. Maybe you put it in the furnace. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Okay, 3. I need to make some more bandages, so I need at least 2 pieces of cloth to make 1 bandage. So I'm going to go ahead and craft 1. Maybe the bandages are broken, I'm not sure. Broken as in they don't work. And this is basically what nighttime is for me. If you go outside, I'll show you here in a second after I craft my bandages. I think they're already crafted. I'll put my stuff away. And yeah, what you get at the start, if you die, or even at the start, you get a rock. And the rock is used as your weapon, your crafting, basically, not as your crafting, but as your resource gatherer. So let me extinguish the fire. Here's how dark it is inside. That's outside. You see the trees, all that jazz. So I back up, ignite it, boom. There's my sleeping bag. That is supposedly where I'm supposed to respawn if I die. And You may think I'm protected by the door. I am somewhat. Like, people can't just open my door. The door that I create comes with a passcode that I could change. So if I hold E, I could say, like, change lock, and it would come up with a new password. And they have to enter the password right to gain access. And I didn't show it in the video, obviously, for reasons. Even if people don't even watch this video, I don't want people to know. And now I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. And there are people who do come around and search at night. I'm not one of them. I had two players come up to my house. They were talking. I didn't have my microphone plugged in. And they came up to my door and asked if anybody was in there. And obviously they knew someone was in here because there's a fire going. And they basically were asking for me, the person inside, and that if I wasn't going to open the door, that they would smash it down. And you can smash it down. It just takes a while to smash down a wooden door or even a metal door. Metal doors take a lot longer to pack down. But I ended up opening the door. They both had pistols, and I really didn't want to die, so I gave them some food, and they were nice after that. They knew I couldn't do anything because I had, this is actually what I had, this is the weapon I had in hand, was a stone hatchet. And so that was good. I basically paid them off for my life. If I had done nothing, they probably would have shot me. So that's another thing. Weapons are very scarce. There are no weapons unless you go to radiation towns. All the towns are irradiated. So when you go in there and go into the cities, you pick up radiation, and that's actually one of the captions down in the lower left-hand corner is rads. And when you pick up 500 rads, that's when you get the poisoning. And I was just experimenting with that. One of the times I died, I was just like, I want to see, how long it takes before I get radiation poisoning, and it was 500. And night should be approaching soon. I'll do a couple more things. If I can, I want to find an animal. And this is basically what I do every time I get on. Eventually I'm going to need to find blueprints. And to find blueprints, you can kill players. You can, and when you kill a player, you don't necessarily know what he has. He can have anything on him. Resources, the starter, gear that you get. You could go to the irradiated towns, like I said, because there's a lot of loot there. There's weapons, there's even advanced loot, like weapons, I should say. Weapons as in guns. So that is all good. I only have one piece of wood left in there, so I'm going to need to add some more. Split it up. I'll put 6 more in there, so it looks like morning is just upon us. Put my charcoal away for later. And I really want to make a furnace, but I need stone, wood, and low-grade fuel. And to make the low-grade fuel, you need animal fat and cloth. And you need, I think 10 low-grade fuel to make a furnace. Yeah. And for a furnace, I may just put it outside. Still waiting for morning. God. It's a terrible time. Terrible time. Yeah, but most suspenseful parts in this game are when you really just run into other players. There's really nothing else. When you run into players, it's just one of the highlights of the game. Like, you run into a player, you don't know if they're going to talk to you, you don't know if they're going to kill you, you don't know if they're going to betray you. You just don't know what's going to happen. So you do have to keep your eye on all the players that you run into. So, a lot of people in this game have compared this to RuneScape, kind of, in a way. It is, you know, gathering wise it is, but as far as it being exactly like RuneScape, no, it's not. So it's almost daytime. You can see if I shut off the fire, you can actually notice. Yeah, see, you can start to see the wood. So I'm going to let that fire dim out. Take my wood, put it over here. Still got those red faint lines around my screen. I'm going to venture out. And the game, I noticed a person out there getting chased. I don't know if you can see him, but yeah, there's a person out there getting chased by a wolf. And they used to have zombies in this game. I was actually disappointed because I thought I was going to be able to kill some zombies, and they actually replaced them with the bears and the wolves. Was it a good idea? Maybe. It looks smart. And it's just rinse, gather, and repeat. I just collect wood, collect stone, and collect any kind of, you know, animals I can find, basically. And I watch out for players in the wake of things. Because you notice all these buildings around me. You never know. Never know who's going to kill you. But luckily you can hear other players' footsteps, so they can't really sneak up on you. And that's pretty much it for this game. It's still in alpha. I did have to pay money for it. It's $20 on Steam. I thought it was worth it. I really want to see what they do and what they don't do. And you may be wondering what I'm doing right now. I'm looking for animals. I lost myself. There it is. Okay. Yeah, see, look at that lag. It is ridiculous, but the servers aren't really that good anyway, so what I'm doing right now is I am looking for animals. It's very suspenseful. Looking for animals. Trying not to run into anybody either. Still have the, yeah, look at that. Oh wait, I thought that was a glitch. It's not. If I could just find one animal, I'd probably end the video right here, because I pretty much showed you the basics of playing this game. I guess I'll look for stone as well. Is there any stone up here? Oh, there's a player. I'm running. Also in the chats can get nasty. Like there'll be people cursing each other out. There'll be people calling hacks. There are a lot of people that hack in this game though, and by a lot I mean probably 1 or 2 or even 3 people hacking at any given time. So if I could, I'd kill a freaking animal. There is no animal to kill. Or I can't see any. Oh wait, there's an animal. Here's one right here. Get out my bow. does it pretty well. I'm trying to switch right now. And this is actually how you get the stuff from the animal. So there's 3 things I do: collect wood, collect stone, and collect food. Those are the 3 basic ingredients for surviving in Rust. Crafting being the other one. Shelter, obviously. To get shelter, all you need literally is 50 pieces of wood. Yeah, look at this guy. Good, Holmes? Okay, he's good. Okay, I'm gonna go in here before he notices. And what I like to do is when I go in here, put my cloth in there. Here's the raw chicken breast I was talking about. And you noticed I killed a boar, and I get raw chicken breast. So I'll save that for later. And get that wood in there. So that is pretty much it. That is what I do for now. If I run into a different experience where I'm not doing the same thing over and over, maybe hook up with another group. Hopefully I do. If any people out there are playing Rust and want to be on the same server as me, I'll show you. I'm on, can't show you I guess right now. I'm on the East Coast server, I forget which one. I guess I'll disconnect. Let me listen for any footsteps. I don't think I'm being followed, so I'll go ahead and disconnect. And the server I was on was US East Coast 3, parentheses large. 1 hour ago means I was logged on an hour ago, which actually isn't. It's not right. So anyway, that's a game. It's fun for some people, I guess, but not fun for everyone. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say about Rust. Basically, those are the basics of the game that I found in my 5 or 6 hours playing, or so. 5 or 6 hours non-consecutive, obviously, because you want to play this game for 6 hours straight. It would just, that's when it would start to get repetitive. So, anyways, thanks for watching this video. We will see you guys in the next video. Later!